Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharks on blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That is woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
What does leaving them in the patch mean? Hello and good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me see who's here. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Aaron. You guys are like always the first two in at the exact same time. I love it. Hello, Joe. Good morning. Hello, Tia. Hey, gorgeous. Hello, Poppy. Hello, Shauna. Hey. Let me see who else is here. Salah's Tiny Dinger. Hey, I don't want to take a chance. She'd bite down by mistake. Probably. Hello, STD. I only have an hour today to watch. Have to go get an MRI this afternoon. Okay. All right. I'll try to make this fast. I will. They will just tell me I'm crazy like normal. I'll be returning to my hiding place in a few minutes. Okay, have fun in there. Thank you though, Poppy. Shauna, oh, that's right. Okay. Hello, everybody. So let's catch up with Foodie Beauty. In summary, what's happened in the past 24 hours. She ate something that resembled shit on rice. I think it was like chicken tenders and gravy and rice. She must be really down on her luck. Let's see what else happened. Her merch store closed down, but she made it sound like she made the decision to work with another company. Well, enough reports were made that they, I guess, deleted her account. So there's that. She raged at the Goo Goo Dolls. She ran a stop sign. I think that's about it. In summary, I have a whole recap for you over on Twitter, though. There's a lot going on, by the way. It was one of those things where I was like, I am team nosy, but do I share these screenshots of the fight that's going on Twitter, or do I want to stay the fuck out of it? And this fight is getting so nasty that I'm choosing to stay out of it. Yes, I am. All right, can you guys see my screen? Okay. Do, 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 do. Let me get a little bit bigger. I don't know why I bother. You guys are gonna move by the time I come check on you again, but we'll see. STD, did she turn you on and off? Hey, for the people, we see it. Okay, awesome. Thank you, by the way. I want to thank Aaron for helping me upload the new members emojis. We're working on more. Be the People has one. that he's working on for us. It's for Salah when we talk about him. So that should be coming at some point today. Aaron, thank you. I know it was frustrating. We couldn't get the ratio to quite work out, but I don't know. We tried something and it worked. That's all I do know. So it's here. Thank you. Thank you very much. And the seal emoji Free the People made. Thank you, Free the People. So we saw this, right? Even God makes mistakes. I think that shirt is perfect. This is what she ate yesterday. I had no urge to cover it. I feel like she uploaded this when I was done with my live stream, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. I'm just not a chicken person, a chicken strip person, a chicken anything. Um, but it seems like something she's eating because she blew through all of her money eating everything else. But what do I know? Fondue Spite Bitch said, Foodie Beauty, as always, stories from high school, coat platters of pig slop, and not one fuck given or insinuation of improving health or diabetes education. Keep eating your pig vat. Well, I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, to be honest. Kimberly Nut, hey Panda. I'll be honest, AI made a lot. I'm not an artist. Oh, the seal one? Um, I helped Canva make the other ones. Okay, we saw this one, right? Okay, found while nosing around. I think we covered this, but I can't remember. So no, I don't want to boost this post, mother effer. Okay, so I saw this while nosing around. Um, this person said Foodie Beauty didn't deactivate her Visa merge. My copyright claim got it deactivated. Love that for our girl the most. Note, I didn't say it was my copyright. I specified that it was Visa's trademark when I emailed them. So they wrote her back saying they removed the design. And then, if I'm remembering correctly, the other screenshot is somebody saying same. So they got the same message because they reported the same thing. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, we're 10 members away to unlocking another members emote. Oh, wait, let me see if I can. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go into a different tab. Okay, you guys, keep yourselves company for a moment. Do, 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 do. Let me in. Okay, I think I'm here. Nobody talk to me, I'll get distracted. I really will too. Okay. Um, will you let me? Oh, okay. I just gifted 5. Let me see if I could do 5 more, and then we can upload new, or more members emojis. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, we have some ideas. We're going places with these folks. All right, let me see who got it. Okay, I'm trying to scroll up. Oh, a whole lot of people. Hey, Catty Kitty, good to see you. FW11 got one. Lucy and Panther, Stephanie, J. Marie Erie, Spiteful Lynn, Poetic Justice, Irish Blonde Girl, Sonia, Queen Mommy Dearest, Anonymity is My Energy, Oh My Lanta, Sammy Smith, Adopt Cat 28, and Daddy's Little Pig. Welcome to the Crazy Bunch, hey Mark. Daddy's Little Pig. Bodie, is that you? Hey, Andrea. Andrea with the memberships too. Thank you, Andrea. I was like, that seems like way more than 10, but hey, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I was in my own little world and I didn't see it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And welcome again, Daddy's Little Pig. Thank you for gifting. No problem. Thank you for reminding me I can. Sometimes I forget. Okay, Foodie's merch shop getting taken down. We covered that. Well, I just ruined it. So the Visa thing was taken down, but her merch shop is also taken down now. Oh no, I talked about that earlier. Okay. So, did we talk about this yesterday? Looks like none of the abuse happened after all. It's this old clip that resurfaced of Foodie Beauty. Always Trying said, looks like none of the abuse happened after all. Also, in a past stream, she said that he flicked a cigarette at her. He has never put cigarettes out on her. There's a big difference between the two.
Open relationship dirty laundry. No matter how bad it is, it's not fair to him no matter what you say. Like if especially if I want to be with him. So that's in any way, with any kind of friendship, any kind of whatever, it's just like it's just how it has to be. So yeah, I do love this man. He did not sexually assault me.
Oh,
Um, he's innocent of that. I want to make that clear because this kind of accusation for somebody really is damaging. I don't think before I come online and I talk. I don't think before I do things. I don't think before I just go online and be like, hey, Dee Dee did this, right her leg, she's gross. And she has a job, she has a reputation. So I am sorry, like, no matter what. I'm not saying Dee Dee and I are even friends, but on a human level, if I do something shitty to somebody, I feel like I should own it. Fucking relationship, dirty laundry.
she's gonna be raging later, hopefully. She hates it when we use her own words against her. Foodie, quit fucking lying. I don't know why you bother. Okay, I think this tweet is from Bella. We have each other blocked, so I have to do a whole thing to be able to see it. Bella said, I'm gonna go pray that I never become so down bad that I'm eating a pile of chicken tenders and rice covered in gravy and topping it all off with ranch and cheese powder for comfort. I had her on 1.5 speed. This looks nasty to me, but again, I don't like chicken.
Hey, you doing?
Oh, that sound.
More seasoning, please.
Is it just me or was that absolute torture to your ears? I did not appreciate that one bit. It actually makes my ears feel itchy. Raja said, what the fuck is this musty, crusty, dusty shit? I don't know. I would assume she ate everything. Like, what other options does she have? Gross. I love chicken, but not like that. I have never liked it, even as a kid. I don't know. My mom always jokes around that like the worst thing she was fed as a child was liver. And if somebody asked me what the worst thing she fed me was, is chicken, but it's the truth. I never liked how it smelled when it cooked. I don't like how it smells when it's sitting in the fridge. I don't like how it looks. I don't enjoy how it tastes. It really just bothers me. It just does. I don't know. Everybody has that food, right? That like they don't like that everybody else seems to love. Chicken is my thing. I think it's gross. I'm so glad to see you. But again, my family is chicken eaters. They love their chicken. They really do. Okay, Fondue said, Chantel, why are you capping? You didn't take this Visa logo merch, bitch. You didn't take down the Visa logo merch, bitch. The company you are working with did when they were notified you were using the Visa logo. Why are you lying? Y'all better press this bitch when she goes live. Rule number one, always do the do. Looking like dog turds on wet rice. That is what it looks like. Booger bite. Grok also knows you pick and eat, Foodie Beauty. Just lean into those quirks. I will never get over watching her pick her nose and eat it. I'm still not okay from that. I thought the poop across the floor, when she kicked it with her bare foot, the cat poop across her floor, I thought that was pretty disgusting. But for whatever reason, the booger one grosses me out so much more, and I can't explain why. I think this needs to be a real shirt. Now, this I would wear, Beezers, disappointments, all of you. hmm She finished all of it. I don't even think she enjoyed it. Look at the look on her face. She is catty kitty. All of her food is beige. Hey, be kind. Dripping sunshine wet. Oh, I think Chantel found my Snapchat and that creeps me out. Really? My grandmother was an infinitely gentle woman unless she was pulling meat off chicken for later. Oh gosh. You know what else bothers me? Ribs. But luckily I was never forced to eat a whole lot of those. Um, all right. Well, this is a fun time. I don't think she enjoyed it. She looks miserable. Her eyelids are fat. What is there to say? Eat more rice, Foodie. Fat and filtered. This is somehow part of my thumbnail, so just know it came from Acadia Strong. They were saying this is more on brand for her. I don't know, when she raged at the Goo Goo Dolls, I had a whole thumbnail come to mind, and you'll understand when you see it, but Foodie Beauty is wearing a fat and filtered shirt to a concert. You can figure out the rest. Here's Foodie kissing her ex's foot. You know, the one that she dropped off at Dee Dee's and never went back to. She never looked back. Well, she's a liar from the pit of hell. She stalked him, and she loved him so much that she kissed his feet. I have never kissed anybody's feet other than my daughter's when, like, baby feet are cute. Um, I would not kiss a nasty foot. No, thank you. All right, let's keep going. Amberlyn Reed is proud that she can squish into a shower. I don't even understand how any washing is going on. How is there any room to move around to wash? How can you bend over? How can you do any of that? But I heard that her apartment, oh, I forget how the wording was, and I don't want to mess it up. But basically, somehow this wasn't a flex for her to be able to fit in it. The right words are not coming to my mind. I haven't had enough caffeine yet, to be honest. Fondue Spite Bitch said, "Now, Amber, you really want us to believe you can bend over, move folds around, and soap up appropriately in the shower space? I'm damn near insulted. You think we are so stupid." I mean, she can fit, but there's no washing that can be done. Unless I just take really wild showers, like, I don't know, I have to put a leg up and out to shave. I mean, I have a whole ordeal in there. I'm not just, like, stuck like a pencil in there. I don't know. Do you take wild showers? Anyways, a plus size shower? Uh, I mean, it is, but it's not. I can't find the words. It'll come to me eventually when I see the tweet or when I'm not thinking about it. I feel like her apartment is not inclusive. What's the right wording with people with, like, there could be a variety of disabilities or things going on where they have needs that I don't know. This is why I'm gonna F it up. And with how nitpicky people are these days, I don't know. I don't feel like walking on eggshells. Uh, it's gonna bother me now too. I was ready to move on, but now I can't. Probably Aaron, but that's tough. Amber smells assisted living. Well, not technically, but yeah, we're just gonna say no, we're not, because it's not like assisted living. Fuck my life. Hopefully we see the tweet, okay? Um, here's better merch for Foodie Beauty, but it doesn't really matter now. Her shop is down. But that's still really cute, and that should have been a thing. It would have made more sense for her to have a Visa Waddle shirt without a Visa card with a logo and all that. Anyways, this would have made more sense for her, right? She has to learn to poke more fun at herself. Face card looking like a smacked arse? Pretty much. An angry arse. Um, Pondu Pondu said, "I always knew Chins was unhinged. From the Cheesegate yard, talking about watching plane crashes, mass murders, filing false DV and SA charges, but to make up a story that you were teased as welfare girl in school is crazy work to me. Every day this bitch blows me." Or maybe it was supposed to be my mind, but it said this bitch blows me. Um, I don't know. Hopefully she's not blowing you. That would be awful. Lisa Manning said, "It kills me because I was poor growing up. There's nothing particularly glamorous about it, but it's not tragic either. We were just poor." This is gross. Foodie Beauty is even doing this. But again, she has no conscience. She doesn't care. Mish said, "I'm never getting past her saying the low income kids in Section 8 housing threw produce at her." Oh my gosh. FYI, rule number one. Tasers were introduced to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in 2001 with the M26 model, and then the X26 model was approved in 2005 after field testing. Only RCMP members certified in their use are authorized to carry and deploy these weapons. The use of tasers or conducted energy weapons by Canadian law enforcement agencies began in 2001. Why am I reading this? I don't know. It was just here. I don't remember if she said something about tasers. I really don't. But in case you were wondering, there you go. 2001 and M26. That's really all I remember from that. Peopleville said, "Oh my fucking God, which one of you girls is this?" Okay, this was funny. A plus 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 for the name Siggy Smalls and Fupa Shakur. They said, "Oh my God, I saw the pistachio frappuccino. You should try it." But if you zoom in on the photo, do you see who Siggy Smalls is? I don't know. It cracked me up. Chantal was spoiled as fuck. Breezy, I had sunflower seeds, walnuts, cranberries, and blueberries on vanilla yogurt for breakfast. I'm on day 4 of intermittent fasting. Good for you, Mandy. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I will. I will. My morning, I don't know. I was up early, but it felt like I had a lot of shit to do and it went by really fast. And then I was creating a thumbnail. And then what else did we do? Oh, I did the member thingies with Erin. We finally figured that out. Thank the Lord above. So when I eat, I hope I have something as fancy as you because that sounds really good. I love how her store is already closed down. Me too. It gives me life. Quartz for 20 said, wait, remember when Chantal got the email from that woman who basically said her and Salah were together and he was going to leave soon? And when Chantal shouted and asked him what he thought of it, he just goofy laughed in response. What if it actually happened? Let's see. Hectic Moment said, well, there's always hope. I think it's real. Rocal said, I mean, that would explain why we don't see him on camera. All this BS about couples vlogs and the couples channel. Chantel, the last video on that channel was 4 months ago. Meow Meow said, word is Murad is now single, so maybe they're hanging out. Or maybe they're together now. RPG Gaming Gal said, I really think that is what happened. I think he will accept payment for the occasional appearance and the say babe quota for a while, or quote for a while, but still, I truly think the couple stuff is over. Duncan said, I have a feeling those off screen coughs and laughs are recordings. Dude, that would be so creepy if she did that, but it wouldn't surprise me, and I wouldn't put it past her to do that. But that would be absolutely creepy and absolutely something Foodie would do. I had leftover pizza and a sliver of raspberry Danish for breakfast. Ooh, hey Missy. Why did they close her merch? Hold on. I can tell you specifically. We're eventually going to get to that, but there is, let's see. It sounds like enough people reported her. From the tweets that I retweeted on Twitter, they got emails back. Like the people who did report her, they got emails back. I don't know if she got paid from the store still. She's talking like she is, though. So one of the messages they responded with, thank you for your shop report. We will check this matter according to our guidelines and take further action if necessary. For further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us again. But there was various people showing proof they got emails back on Twitter. So yeah, okay. So in a tweet from PI that again we'll get to it and I'll show you the thread, but it looks like they cut ties with Foodie Beauty due to numerous complaints. So there you go. It kind of gives me life because she never has consequences for anything at all. So I don't know, it's one of those things where she was really dumb in the first place, though, to use that visa thing. That was absolutely ridiculous. So last night or yesterday or this morning, whenever she went live, I just know I was asleep. She was out feeding stray animals again. I know she fed a dog. I don't know why she doesn't listen to anybody. But you think this shadow is big. Wait till you see the other thing I reposted. She looks like a planet. They put her name as Chatel, and I think that just needs to be her new name. Shenanigans said, how appropriate. Nana Spike T said, from here on out, I will be referring to Foodie Beauty as Chatel. It's perfect. I bet you they watch YouTube. Top Bomb B said, the anti Semite strikes again. Hope you choke on your food in Minecraft. F you. I have to add that just in case people want to report me, by the way. So, trigger warning, Foodie, I guess, was in a moody.
might just go to Starbucks and get his freaking whatever Zionist breakfast. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not happy about it, but like I don't know. It's close and it's like, you know, they have food. There's one on
Yes, I thanked Andrea. I hope I didn't miss it again. If I did, Andrea, thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
the seaside. You guys want to go there?
That was a bad time to start thanking her though during this. Foodie's just disgusting. I can't imagine going through life that hateful, with so much hate in my heart. Lee Smith said, LMAO, her greed for food far outweighs her fake activism. Ooh, I like that. Top Von B said, yep, all fake. She always tells on her moronic self. Kimberly said, the more and more she talks, I just want to smush her face in. She clearly was not raised properly. Not at all. Regina said she's driving and reading and answering chat, and what the hell is a Zionist breakfast? Minnie Falcon said, yet she recently consumed Coke and Pepsi products. Sarah said she doesn't even know what a Zionist is. Did Foodie say she's going live later? I don't recall hearing anything about that, but if she's live during the day, I could definitely snipe it. Here's a clip of her feeding a dog. Top Von B said, I don't know how to feel about this animal abuser using homeless animals as content anymore. You hear her true intentions why she feeds them at the end of the clip. Imagine thinking a homeless dog owes you something for feeding them. I hate that so much. I have a feeling this is going to irritate us all. Um, Good times.
There you go.
Her breathing.
So cute. Hi. Is that delicious? That's so delicious. I'll put this away.
Do we want to watch the whole clip or do you want me to go towards the end? Patty said she outweighs me by 300 pounds, but I could kick her butt.
Oops. You think it's thirsty?
Steve, hey!
Okay, I can give it water. No problem.
God, her breathing is horrible. Hey, Cringe. Hey, Vive.
Did you see it run? It's so cute.
Trauma. Hey.
I got water. I got water. Yes, I do. We don't go to the hospital tonight for another rabies shot. Hold on, guys.
She's an idiot. No, Trauma. She didn't learn a thing.
Hold on, guys. This is hard to do. Would you like some water? Look, I have water for you.
Why would you get down and put your face near a stray dog's face? I feel like everybody in the world knows better. Haven't you seen that clip floating around on Twitter where there was a dog all happy? He goes up to a man, and the second the man like starts going down, the dog attacks his face.
Wow. Nice breeze. There we go.
Oh my God, her shadow. I have another screenshot to show you guys, but you could see it here. I mean, she is the entire universe.
Oh, that comes along.
Look at her pointy ass chin.
Look at my shadow. In the shadow, shadow.
You look like a nipple.
You're a nice puppy. You're a nice. Oh, my bag almost fell in the rocks. Then what would happen?
Oh, good idea, Panda.
You're a nice puppy. It's hungry puppy. Thirsty puppy. Yes, you are. I just want to watch it eat for a minute before we go in.
Parenting more than the dog is.
Yeah, Victoria.
She ate her neck.
Hi, guys. Thank you, Miss Chad. You have enough to eat? I think he's following the cleaner guy. Aw. I wanted a little pet for what I did, for my kindness. I'm just joking. Okay, guys.
That's so gross to me. She's one of those people, and you could just tell by this clip, one of those people who does something nice for you to hold it over your head and be like, "Well, why won't you do this for me? I did XYZ for you. For your birthday, I got you this. For Christmas, I got you this." Like, do you know what I mean? Even Salah, she's probably like, "Well, I gave you money, so the least you can do is shit on me." That's just what I picture. She's one of those people. Those people are gross to me. Acadia Strong said it's all done for the wrong reasons. If you want to feed the homeless, then feed the homeless. But the moment you put it on social media, you're also feeding your ego. Neurospicy said, for my kindness, dumping too much dry food on the ground and leaving it and other litter there for content that is monetized is not kindness. And if you have to tell people you're kind, you're not. Jeff said, poor animals, Kuwait is such a shithole. The language of dogs, how to understand your pet. Oh, I understand mine by just the look she gives me. Ev said, I think she's missing human connection, so she goes to feed these animals literally to get them to pet them and get attention from them. She does think they owe her for that food she gives them. It's all self-serving. She ran to the elevator, had no anxiety getting on that either. She's a fake. She has zero issues. This is all for the struggle corn weirdos. Oh. Well, we know there's people who watch her that get off to her failing. What was it? BBW Veronica was pointing out specific content Foodie was doing that is for a specific group of people. Like they like to watch her falling, they like to hear her huffing and puffing. They like to watch people eat themselves immobile, right? Hey, Core, did she clear up the leftover food? Let me guess. I'm assuming she ate oh, the food on the floor. No, I don't think she did. She doesn't clean up any of her litter. Her and Slaw leave trash wherever they go. Lala said she hates dogs. Who is she kidding? She hates her mom's dog. She shouldn't get so close to these street dogs. They're wild dogs and she might get attacked or bit one day. I mean, hero bit her. Yeah, I wouldn't put my face that close to a street dog and just put all my trust in it. But then again, I want to keep my face. So Manuel said, this animal abusing asshole keeps infuriating me because of the way she treats animals. Fuck that pile of human trash. She's a waste of space and deserves to stay far away from any animal. The shitty thing is, if it bites her, I mean, I don't know how things work there. If it happened here, they would put the dog down. And it's seriously trying to mind its own business. Foodie's the one who goes searching for these animals. Hold on, let me open my chat. Me and my animals communicate by just looking at each other. I automatically know what they want. Same with me and Chachi. I know when she looks at me a certain way and she wants to go outside and sunbathe, or when she wants a treat, or I can't say the other things because she's gonna start bothering me right now for them. But I don't know, it's just a single look. I call her my animal soulmate. I don't know. Have you ever had that one animal that you're just like so close to? Like they just get you and you get them, right? Yeah, that's how Chachi is to me. Okay, Tatman B said, look at this pig biatch, the way she conducts herself in a conservative country. She calls other people white trash, but this is what she does in public. F you. Look at the food all over her. Or is it falling down as she's eating? I can't imagine. Well, I mean, I was a mess in public at one point in my life, but I got arrested for it. On my drunk in public. So I was gonna say I can't imagine acting this way in public, but I guess what I should have said, I can't imagine acting this way in public sober. Ella said, "Damn, I don't like her, but she's really spiraling and should go home and get her life and head together." I mean, she's a whole fucking spectacle. For one thing, like based on her shadow. I know she puts those filters on, but like she is the size of a whole ass planet, a whole country. She could have her own zip code. Anyways, she's loud, she huffs and puffs, she waddles around, has food all over her. I know she thinks people are staring at her because she thinks she's beautiful, but it's really, she's a spectacle. Raksha said she's disgusting. I don't understand how it is people at public places can put up with her abhorrent behavior. Top Bombi said if I sat across from her, I know I would move away. She would make me sick and put me off eating. Same. Raised Dactylian said, thank God she's not white trash like the rest of us. Yeah, thank God for that. She is a slob. Hey, Sniper. Mr. Larson, I'm sure she's gotten worse over time, but her last trip from Canada to Kuwait, she filmed herself. No heavy breathing or gunting. Enigma said, how did she pay a 15K car off in such a short time when she doesn't make that much on YouTube from the feeders? She also slipped, but she quickly said until it's paid off that checkups are free, oil changes are free according to her.
The light comes on. There's no light on. But I feel like it's been a little while since we had one. But all oil changes are free, by the way. Pretty cool, eh?
Hey,
They're free
Toasty.
until the car is like completely paid off.
Oh my gosh.
I think next year. I think that's what Celeste said.
Don't people wonder why she just goes to eat at the beach? Now, to Spike, she said, I thought she was bragging about it being a $35,000 car. Enigma said, I'm not sure, but I Googled it and one said 15, but I don't know the year of her car. Asher said, I don't know. Sounds to me like she was correcting herself because she didn't want to admit she was the only one paying off the car. If I had to guess about where the money is coming from, I have two theories. One, she got her shit together enough to actually sell the Kia. Two, feeder content. I think it's feeder content. Enigma said the feeder content was indeed to try to bring in an extra income until she ate herself sick, and that's why she stopped. Yeah, doesn't she owe people videos or meals still? She used her imaginary money from imaginary perfume. I'm pretty sure it's just a rental. She is lying. Looked like she was gonna say two, as in turn it in, because it's a 3-year lease. Huh. Remember we were talking about before that we thought she was leasing the car? Okay, Enigma said, why would she even say this? Because no one was even asking or talking about it. What is the one? Wait, what? What is the on, by the way? Because what is she on, by the way? Because she's so hyper and her voice is high pitched. She says it's not a Zionist or whatever she says, and she doesn't want to hear it.
Yep, Starbucks is open. I don't want to hear that I'm a Zionist supporting Zionists because there's a dog. Oh my gosh, let's give him some.
Okay, let's look at the replies. Toasty, hello! Destiny said she anticipated someone slating her about Starbucks because she stated numerous times she would be boycotting it in support for Palestine, but then, true to fashion, never followed through. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, she could always stop going there if she really cared. Poopville said, I always call them Poopville. This nasty Sharmuta, then they called her some names, talk shit about how gross and ew others are. Meanwhile, this is how she represents her cosplay while in the streets of Kuwait with CPAP marks in full effect. And then they said, dirty ass abaya. Did she just tuck her face in?
heck?
Hey, Mrs. M.
Oh, hi, Milliana. Amber, hello.
Why does she think that looks good? It looks so sloppy to me. It is, Erin. Yes, that's Toasty. They just had a name change. Anyways, I don't, I don't wear one. And she'll probably be like, well, where's your hijab? Well, I'm not wearing one, but if I did, I would probably watch videos on how to wear it properly and not tuck it into my fat. That just looks weird. I think this is where she rages at the Goo Goo Dolls, which this kind of gave me life because I share this song to my Twitter. I feel like at least once a week when I'm sharing all my music, at least a few times a month, at least. And she was really angry about the song Slide.
You guys, I think I have to restart my stream. You know why? Because of the fucking Goo Goo Dolls. I'm gonna freak out. Why do I have to play the Goo Goo Dolls? Like, they suck, they're washed up, and they piss me off.
Wow.
Oh, they'll get me for that couple of seconds, trust me. I'm lucky that
I happen to love the Goo Goo Dolls. How about you?
Sherry song isn't copyright. Right? They suck. I wanna get married and run away. No one cares. I wanna get married. Why don't you slide?
Are you mad because you can't slide?
Well, if I end my stream, let me do this. Okay. No, I'm not safe. I must die. Of the friggin'. You like the Goo Goo Dolls?
They're so good. How could you not? How could you not? Anyways, like I said, I can't imagine being this miserable all the time. But it's gonna get more interesting, you guys. She cuts off cars. She almost gets into an accident. She runs through a stop sign. And I have all that to show you guys. She should not be driving. So Rand said just blowing through stop signs. I played it twice. I'm gonna make this bigger so you could really appreciate her horrible driving.
You guys,
Oh.
let's go on this street. Okay, so let's go on this street.
Did you see
Let's go
it?
on this street.
She's distracted. She's too worried about if Anime's in the chat and if he's gonna send her money. Okay, so Wonder Mom said that Foodie Beauty has only unalived and harmed animals driving is a wonder. She can't move her head because of her fat. She can't move the steering wheel because fat, and is blind because uncontrolled diabetic. But as a bonus, she is a stupid see you next Tuesday that doesn't care. Hey, Lori. Oh, how fashionable. Hey, ADA, good to see you. And then I have more for you guys on that. She almost clipped this car merging onto the highway. You can see it right here. She needs to, somebody needs to talk to her. I mean, it's one thing if she hurts herself, but she's probably going to end up hurting somebody else on the road. That one said back to blowing through stop signs and near misses on the roadways. Sorry. Hold on, let me look at the replies. Times they have more in their missed. He said it's only a matter of time before she wrecks. It's not a question of if, it's when. Ash said the fact that Salah allows her to drive around and destroy that car says a lot. He must have something or someone much more important that he just wants Chantel away and off his ass, even if the cost is having his car destroyed. She's gonna seriously hurt someone or worse. I think so too. Gun rage, wreck arc incoming. I just hope she doesn't hurt anybody else with her stupidity, but I don't think that she should be driving anymore. Rage about that, Foodie. Look how bad she looks. Kelly said Foodie Beauty's eye is almost swollen shut. The filters couldn't keep up with her face shape. Yikes. It looks like her shoulders are giving birth to her head, and it's the oddest looking thing in the world. Fat Cow said, ooh, her abaya is too tight around the chest to drape naturally. So she's covering the bunching up with the veil and holding the chins at the same time. Plus, the chin is, well, it exists. Things are not looking good. She looks like a slob. I guess that's the best word. It looks like she rolled out of bed and just threw a bunch of things on, like all of the tablecloths she had in the closet. They were the last thing she had clean. Um, oh, she definitely didn't wash her face. She looks swollen as fuck. She just looks messy. That thing is bursting open. Do you see it? She's bursting at the seams, literally. Do you see that? Look at her chins too. They're exploding out of her headscarf. Oh my gosh. Her chins are, hey, Mrs. C. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Her chins are going to burst right out of that. They're trying to. They're gonna burst like any minute. There's gonna be a big explosion. I guess it's a good thing we live far away from her. Always trying said Foodie Beauty when struggling to bend over and give the dog water says she wants to sit and watch him eat. Nah, bitch, your back and legs were screaming. You wanted to sit to save your life. Nice try. I still can't believe this shadow belongs to a person, and I seriously just see a giant boob. I really do. And I see a nipple. But that is her head. This is a person's shadow. I wouldn't believe it if you told me it was, but it is. Do you see a nipple too? Is it just me? That looks uncomfortable, very. Her face banks are going to explode soon, and I'm here for it. Me too. I hope it happens when we're sniping. You see a boob too? Okay, good. These are some merch ideas for Foodie. Jen with the G said, hear me out. I'd like to submit my request for merch. I think you could do a whole collection of the cat with hats or wigs. Just saying. Ready, set, bees. Look at this one. This is my favorite. The DD wig, the red nightie. This person gave her 2 sets of wings. That's amazing. Okay, this is actually cute. I don't ever want to see her nipples again. They look like salami or bologna. I'm not sure. One of those. I asked where the fuck is her neck. I said her head looks like a nipple. Neurospicy says, look at the shadow of the normal sized person in that frame in comparison to. Yeah, she didn't do herself any favors here. I mean, there's like this tiny little thing on the ground, and then this guy's skinny legs, and then there's Foodie. Oh, and then the stick or mop or broom, whatever that is. A mop? Broom? That's a broom, right? Why are you mopping the cement? It's probably a broom. Anyways, none of this is doing her any favors at all. At all. Sorry, I had to go back to look at the replies because it was gonna bother me until I didn't. Exploding beauty. Hey Violet, hello guys. I took a mini break from watching this dumpster fire. Don't miss much. No, you didn't. She just grew a whole lot. Have you seen the size of her lately? That's her shadow. Good to see you, by the way. Breaks are necessary. There was one point where I used to watch Foodie like anytime I was able to, right? Like anytime Foodie stuff would happen, I would try to be the first on it. I was like Foodie Beauty TMZ basically. I had all the Foodie gossip, but then you get burnt out and that all the negativity, it does affect you. It does. If you cover this all the time, it does affect you. It does. She is so fucking hateful and negative that you feel yourself getting like you feel yourself becoming negative too. And so I don't know. Now I'm just like I cover her when I can, and it's a much better place to be at because her negativity doesn't rub off on me. Anyways, I'm saying breaks are definitely necessary and essential. I think we need a sit and spin sticker, you guys, for members emojis. Now that I'm looking at this, we have to find a funny sit and spin one. I don't know, I'll think of one later. Linda, boom, blimp. Oh my God, agreed. She's evil and it rubs. It does. Same thing with now when we are covering her a lot. I don't know. Sometimes I would leave the streams feeling just like yuck after, right? When you're a pretty positive person, when you're around a lot of negativity, I don't know, it affects you in a major way. Excellent boiled potato said, I fixed the visa hopping legal conundrum for Foodie Beauty. Day border hopping for love. I love this. I love it. 90-day border hopping for love. Oh my gosh. Foodie and her cheese and her shisha. That's all she needs. Just starfishing. That moment was so funny when she fell off the purple ball. Those days were good. Now, life with Foodie sucks. I still can't imagine wanting to eat this willingly, but she did. Why does it look so beige? All of it. Everything she eats, she manages to make it look like baby food or meant for somebody in a nursing home or something, like somebody who can't really chew things yet. I don't know. And it's all one color or have trouble chewing things, I guess you should say. PI said Canada beezing incoming soon. Foodie Beauty saying she may need to go back to Canada to get her free health care. Well, she's gonna die if she doesn't, but
Who knows? Maybe we'll be reunited with Sam one day. I could at least visit him if we go back to Canada. It might happen. I might have to go back because I might need better, like, I hate to say better healthcare, but you know what I mean.
so you talk shit about the Western world, about Canada, but you always go back when you need them?
Like free psychiatric care, like all these tests, assessments I can get, you know, just be easier. But I got to go back there and live there to be a resident there too, right? Or you can't have healthcare. Listen to the pigeon. Who knows? Maybe we'll be reunited with Sam one day.
I don't know. She always talks shit about Canada. Or she has, I guess I should say. Absolutely fucking not. She will be waiting 90 days, Miss T said. What good will it do to her? She never listens to a doctor's advice, and she says therapy doesn't work for her. Fairy Nymph said, I think she's just baiting us so we talk about it. Even if she went, she'd rush right back to Kuwait after missing her family so much. She'll only stay in Canada if she's forced to. Sage Sweetheart said she definitely needs psychiatric care. Alice in the Mirror said her health is spiraling and she knows it. I would be shocked if she's not living in Canada by next year. But I also don't see her actually following through on all the healthcare she'll need. Being a medical patient would be her full-time job. I had to do that for 5 years. It broke me. She won't do it. It does look disgusting, setting the stage for to go back to Canada. Yeah, that's what PI thinks. 20G girl said, I can't wait for Pulpy to start his stream with the Canadian anthem and flag. I know it's gonna be a good day. Let's go, cutie. Punky said Salah is out. Amy said there's a pattern with her. When things are bad with Salah, she mentions mental health care. Recently, she said that Salah doesn't mind her size. He just doesn't like how unhealthy and costly she's become. She's spiraling and knows her health mental is bad and Salah's over it. Can you imagine your partner telling you how costly you've become? Sandy Quesadilla said maybe she should try paying her fucking taxes first. Would love to know what happened to I get all the healthcare you need, my sweetie wife, or I get you all the healthcare you need, my sweetie wife. The Revenge of the Fupacabra said, I hate this. She has done everything to ruin her health and laughed about it. And she made her choices to go to Kuwait too. But now Canada is supposed to pay for her health care? That she never paid any taxes into herself and everyone is cheering it on? Ash said, is she a resident, right? It hasn't been that long since her last trip home. My guess is she's saying this because she's going home for good sometime soon. Or she's saying it because she's a Delulu liar and trying to make it seem like she's more than a visitor in Kuwait. A few days until payday, he will make an appearance. Yeah, we'll have to see if our theories are correct. But I feel like there is a pattern there. We'll see. Malarkey said, watch as Foodie Beauty just flies through another stop sign in pursuit of her next feeding. We saw that clip. Fondue says, I just love how laws and rules don't apply to Cutie. No driving laws, no copyright trademark laws, no YouTube terms of service rules, Kuwaiti laws, Canadian laws, nothing. She can do whatever she wants, and Ministry of Interior Kuwait continues to look the other way. And I just had to retweet it. Here is a clip from Loretta who said, stop it, Foodie Beauty. Keep on smugly laughing in the face of diabetes. Truthfully, do you even remember the last time you had an empty stomach? I lost several family members due to complications from diabetes. Watching you totally disregard it like nothing is astonishing.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up because I just drank too much cold water on an empty stomach. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
oh,
throw up
sorry.
because I just
Trauma said, you know what I think is that her husband is gone, gone, gone. And now she comes to grips with the fact that she has to leave. Yeah, she's gonna have to hear a lot of people telling her I told you so. Sandy Quesadilla said she's been back to Canada 3 times since February 2023 when she got rid of the villa and never visited Sam. Something tells me she can't. So they think there's a reason why she can't. Roaming Soul said, is she going to take back what she said about how awful Canada is? The Western world doesn't want you back. I liked that. I still want to know where the fuck her neck went. In her merch, she gave herself a 12-inch long neck, but we can see here there's no neck to be seen. It disappeared a long time ago. I hope it's okay under all that. This was so funny. Snarky Priest retweeted this and said, Salon his friend trying to cook while Foodie Beauty is awake. Look at the cow. Hold on. I'm scared to play the audio because things have been not striking me, but I don't know. I guess doing a claim and then I have to mute it out, so we're just gonna skip the audio. Anyways, this is how I picture Salon Murad. They're trying to make food, and Foodie Beauty keeps getting in their way. Anyways, Foodie said, hi guys, so I'm going to be doing my merch with another company soon. I believe she made this community post today because I just retweeted it. So that's okay. I made a ton of sales already. So a big thank you to those who purchased. I'll let you know when I have a new shop and running. She's not working with somebody else willingly. Her shop was taken down. Misty said, that's okay. Yeah, she got the boot. Should read the fine print. Raja said, oh, so just as successful as her perfume store. She fails at everything, she really does. Deb said, so if she did make a ton of sales, shouldn't there be comments from people who bought wanting to make sure their orders are fulfilled? Gosh, the lies this person tells. Lovely Twisted said, how does she already have a ton of sales? She's only able to get 20 people on members only streams, but somehow got thousands of purchases for her shitty AI merch. No way. It has to be haters cow tipping her by buying, which is dumb as fuck. If so, that's supporting her. Ash said only Chantel would be 86th from an online clothing store within the first 72 hours. She's a fucking idiot. Pateray said, I bet she made quite a few sales. People like mugs. Not get tax. Wait, supposedly Canada does not get tax information from Google. The taxpayer has to self report. Who knows what she's told them? Maybe she'll be able to get 9X merch. Maybe. I wanna know if she'll get paid. I do too. I'm actually not sure. This is Chachi, you guys. She loves her blankets and she wraps herself in them and like, I don't know, she puts herself to bed sometimes too. It's very cute. She'll move the blanket up with her nose and then somehow she gets it around her and leaves just her head poking out so she could see everybody that's coming by. Anyways, I love this little dog very much. Very much. PI said, a little birdie told me the company cut ties with Foodie Beauty due to numerous complaints. Let's look at these replies. I hope y'all realize the Habibi design she used was suspiciously like she just took Haribo logo and rearranged letters. I'll have to go back and look for the images on my Twitter. I want to go back and look at that. Tweety said, but will the shop still make the orders and send them out, or will they cancel and refund instead? Blazing Hate said, send them out? No. Refund? No. So they're just screwed. Hopefully you didn't buy anything from her. The Revenge of the Chupacabra said, remember the tons of perfume they sold? The Beezer spray just flew right off the shelves, and still we only heard about it for a day. I'm sure tons of people are buying her Fupa shirts for $40. Fondue Spite Bitch said her response saying that's okay tells me it wasn't by Chin's choice. What a pity. 20G Girl said another karmic kicked cutie. And I love this for her. I just do. So Fondue showed, I'm just gonna put this up here for a second. Do, 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 do. Don't mind me. All right, Fondue said, Chantal, I'm sure your bankruptcy trustee, Natalie, will receive notification of the additional income you made from the tons of sales. Surely you won't hide that added income you made, right? So again, I just gonna leave this here for a second. All right, let's move on. PI said this was DM'd to me. People are reporting her for animal abuse and feederism. And this was the response someone got from the company. Then today, Foodie Beauty site is down. They said, Dear Blank, thank you for the message. Thank you for your shop report. We will check this matter according to our guidelines and take further action if necessary. For further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us again. Kind regards, Todd. Todd, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's see what the replies say. I don't think anyone bought anything. I don't think so either. Fondu said she will never admit to this. I know Todd is tired from responding to emails. I hope Todd has an extra large coffee and has tomorrow off. Fairy Nymph said, Yep, could they fired her as a client? Yes. Alexa said, Yay, some consequences. Ghost Crab said, Oh no, that is so sad. Girl World Trash said, Poor Todd isn't paid enough to deal with all the reports he's getting. Todd deserves a raise. Yaba brought stickers and a t-shirt for a giveaway. Oh, really? Read my above message. Yaba bought some items for giveaways. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to enter the giveaway. Don't mind me. Thank you for informing me. I think that's all I had today, you guys. But if Foodie goes live this afternoon or this morning, I can cover it. I will cover it. I'm able to cover it, and I would love to hang out with you guys. Andrea, I want to thank you so much for gifting the super chat. Thank you to my amazing Mods and Breezy Bunch members. I love that Foodie Beauty is having the day she deserves, you guys. If this was anybody else's shop, she would have been rubbing it in our faces. Your mama would have done an emergency stream on it. So I don't feel bad for her. And I'm happy that she's finally seeing consequences because people like her don't learn until consequences happen. So good luck to her. I feel like there's many more consequences coming. And yeah, just hope she has the day she deserves and stubs all of her toes. All right, you guys, I love you. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next live stream. Again, if she goes live, just look for me a few minutes later. If she goes live tonight when I'm asleep, I'll cover it in the morning. Enjoy your day, everybody. Bye, you guys.